What's good, everybody? It's your boy King Goes, and we're back again to react to another video. Hey yo, today we'll be reacting to top 10 badass old men in anime. Perfect. As you all know, we all know there's a lot of old men in anime that be looking strong, fit, and healthy as hell, man. I'm talking about Hiruzen, I'm talking about Master Roshi, I'm talking about Netero and Zeno. I probably butchered his names, but I'm talking about Whitebeard, bro. We all know Whitebeard. Look, all these people I mentioned, they probably have them on there because I know for a fact that they badass. We all know for a fact. So anyway, enough talk. Let's just get straight into it. You guys already know. Let go. Let's go.
Age is just a number, and in case you have any doubts regarding that, these old men are here to make sure you think otherwise.
I like the calm voice they got going on. Alright.
Who've stood the test of time and can still hold their ground pretty well against the best the modern age has to offer.
I've never seen this before. Who's this? Whoa.
This elderly man has skills with the blade, honed by years and years of experience, making the metal an extension of his own body. But he has more than that just up his sleeve. He is able to handle himself well, regardless of the situation. Whether it's the long-awaited prison warden clash where he outsmarts him in an instant by reading him like a book, or just a group of individuals wanting to have a taste of that legendary blade, he brings a new meaning to quick draw. He can swing the sword fast enough to have it go invisible.
You look
the
badass.
whole conspiracies and his pass only came in as a bonus, adding more to the character, transforming his name into one no one would forget.
I gotta see that. That looks good. Of course.
After the first season, Joseph Joestar to us was an arrogant kid who brought cola to the picture. But it was in Stardust Crusaders that he picked up the pace as the Japanese.
The thing about JoJo Bizarre Adventure is all about strategies, man.
To pose for pictures.
All their fights is about strategies.
But the old man still hasn't lost his crafty side. Outsmarting Nina's the Empress with that coal tar wasn't something any of us was expecting.
I love whenever he screams, "Oh my god." It's so funny.
Before meeting his maker, he ends up pulling one of those 200 IQ moves that defined him in the first season. Those prosthetics and that binge drinking has slowed him down, sure, but the Joestar still got it, and time hasn't slowed him down one bit.
Oh, I forgot about him. Oh my goodness, Silver Fang.
This old man,
this guy's badass.
S-class hero,
badass
the greatest
hell,
martial arts master in the world, and the inventor of the fist of flowing water crushing rock. S-class heroes teaming up at the end of the first season was sweet already, but the master-student clash from the second season truly takes the cake. It wasn't a battle just to stop the bad guy, it was a master punishing his student for his wrongdoings. It may seem unfair for Goro to fight with an injured body, but in reality, it made little to no difference against the immense might of Silver Fang. He could easily one-shot the hero hunter if he truly wanted to, but a brutal beating is what his dear student needed, although it probably wasn't enough to change his mind.
Right. Yo, I gotta rewatch this again, man. This is so good. Master Rush, number 7, of course.
Dragon Ball Super really brought Roshi back in that tournament of power, bringing us the good old days.
Bro, the old man in anime be looking fit as hell, bro.
But back in the day, Roshi was a complete savage, especially when his shirt was off. When up against the Red Ribbon Army, not only does Roshi make a complete mockery out of them, he shows them just how powerful and nimble and agile Gramps can be. His fancy footwork and kung fu techniques would make any ribbon flee, and those that remained were blasted to smithereens with the most iconic energy beam in anime history. We can't expect anything less from the original master of Goku.
Tokyo Ghoul.
This old man just wanted to make some coffee.
Right.
But instead he had to take charge of everything after the whole world started falling apart for them in the second season. However, just before giving hell to the investigators,
I'm surprised he's, what is this, number 5?
Even the CCG could dispute.
I'm surprised he's up
The
there.
amazement of this man doesn't stop there, as he goes to great lengths to prove his point. The glimpse of every other character adds to the emotional rollercoaster, while justifying the bloodbath of the Anteku manager. At the same time, the gore side of the anime is suddenly a lot more painful to watch now. Oh, this is number 5? Alright. At a time when Orochimaru was feared by all, and Woodstar was insignificant, this was considered one of the best fights, especially for fans of pure
I mean,
skills
I feel like
and
Madara should be
strategy-based
on there
combat.
too, because he's an
This
old
encounter
man.
brought the past, the present, and the future together with Orochimaru's venomous dialogue in an adrenaline-pumping bout. This old man has many legendary accomplishments in his lifetime, and possibly the only Hokage to have lived to an old age in a career where people die young, a testament to his power. Despite his old age, he still delivered a fantastic fight against 2 OP characters, considered to be some of the greatest heroes of all time. He made sure to show who runs the village before his death, but even in his dying moments, he saw this cursed snake as his beloved pupil, an admirable man indeed.
Orochimaru.
Yamamoto. I knew it was gonna be up
The
there.
commander of these powerful captains
badass.
is finally ready to take charge of the steering wheel himself. Aizen wasn't going to let any trick in the book go unused. Being the last captain standing after the absolute one-sided frenzy from moments ago, Yamamoto made it clear that he holds that title for a reason. We've seen his flames a couple of times before, but this right here was the very next level when it came to flames. He was so feared that one device was specially made to steal his flames, but unfortunately, Aizen failed to take his hands into consideration. The battle against Heat Gramps only served to make us remember one device as someone who was just aside.
Ajin. This old man was a savage, bro. This man was a
Don't let the
savage.
smile fool you. This man can go more than just beyond limits to get what he wants, especially when it's anything related to the Ajin blood that flows through his veins. He's a terrifying entity hunted by the government for a while now, and this was one of the rare moments where the government finally managed to corner him. But that was just a fleeting moment of success. Sure, those guns can buy some time, but a little slip is all
Bro,
it takes to mess
Eve
everything up.
Eve was
One
a
shotgun
savage,
and
bro.
boom. Even a squad of trained soldiers had no chance. He took down bodies one after another without any remorse at all. We can only wonder what he can do with his eyes open.
Badass savage. It's crazy. White beard, number 2. Uh-huh.
This man is such a badass that he grew a mustache, called it a
Bro.
beard, and no one questioned him. Rescuing
Whitebeard
Ace
is so
was a
OP,
must
bro.
for Whitebeard, even if it meant taking on Marines, Warlords, Admirals, and all that the Marine headquarters had in packing for this day alone. But Whitebeard didn't falter once and went on full throttle, sending dozens of enemies into the air with each swing. Even an Admiral was left half dead with a single
Right.
strike. After withstanding wounds from all those guns, cannons, swords,
Bro,
one
and he's
piece
doing
hammers,
all this. He's way
still
past his
standing.
prime, bro.
You can't help but respect a man
Bro,
with
let's be
hundreds of
real,
scars,
man.
but none
Akainu
as
is not winning a
in his
fight
last
against
moments,
him, man.
he made
It's
sure
not
to troll
happening.
the world government by reaffirming the existence of
not
One
happening.
Piece.
ワンピースは実在する
I knew this was gonna be number one. This man right here, nah, this is a savage guy right here,
We have
man.
seen this rather innocent-looking Gramps run his fingers through his Merlin beard more than just a couple of times. And in case a ball game with kids wasn't enough, this man made sure to engrave his last stand in our hearts forever. Even when up against probably the deadliest baby villain in anime history, he shows no mercy.
Baby villain.
Meruem was the only shonen villain that willingly wanted to be Talk no Jutsu. But instead, he got nuked by this ruthless old man. It is probably the best fight of Hunter x Hunter.
Bruh,
But the highlights were
for
the lines he
real.
delivered in his last moments, sending shivers down the spines of both the viewers and the enemy.
人間をなめるなよメルエム
He said, if I'm going down, you going down with me. He a
If you
savage,
enjoyed that,
bro.
a
For
like
real.
would be a huge help.
Alright, there you guys have it. I ain't even mad about that list. That's a good list. I think Netero deserves number one, man. He got it, bro. He got it. Look, he's strong. He badass as hell. He's an old man that is badass and savage. But anyway, there you guys have it. Hope you guys like this video. Please share and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Young boy with an east side vibe, throwing up peace signs in the Nissan ride, getting high, taking off, take flight. Real scared of these sights. Stay with me all night. We can all get by. Pick one, pick five, take one, take five. I don't give a fuck. Shut up and drive.
I just really want your mind. I just really want your mind.